Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
I'm Jack Berry, and with the Michigan Golfer television show, and today we are very fortunate to have, it's Buick Open time, and so we've got Gene Bone, who is intimately involved in the Buick Open, played in the first one, played in several after. He was the golf professional at Warwick Hills, but the first Buick was 1958, and you played in it, and that was obviously the historic start of, we're into the 50th year and 50th anniversary of it. And Billy Casper won that. Tell us a little bit about that. There was a little rain there, and how was it to play there?
Well, the rain has been associated with Buick Open for a couple of years there. But it was a tough playing, and the pros found it. I 284, 285 Billy had that year, but it wasn't very low. And they got better as the course got better. The scores got a little better too, but it was a difficult golf course. Like I said, it was 72-80 was the actual yardage on the scorecard, and they always made a point of that. I forgot about the 80, but it was a very difficult course and long, because you could hit. That time the pros were hitting fairway woods into a number of the pros anyway, into some of those par fours, because it was awful long.
I think 16 was over 600 yards at the time, and that was the longest hole. What do you remember what you hit there?
Well, I know I hit a couple of woods and then maybe a 9-iron or a wedge, so it was long enough for me, that's for sure. 600 yards was awful long at that time.
And what about your performance in that first Buick?
Well, I don't recall. I think I snuck in. I think I won a couple dollars, I think, or something. And if I remember right, $110 or something, Jack?
Well, let's see. It's $110, and you played with those in the years that you tied with Walter Berkamo, Gene Littler. There's two major championship winners, Johnny Pott, Paul Harney, who was a real good player. So that was a terrific field.
It was in deep cotton, that's for sure. Those were great players at that time, and great, nice gentlemen, and it was a pleasure to play with them. But it was a big thrill for me, that's for sure.
Well, then in 1960, Buick, 2 years later, you tied for 13th with Charlie Sifford and Bob Golby, and won $1,125. What was that like in those days?
That was pretty difficult for the club pro to finish that good. With though we had some great committees at the Buick Open and took care of everything, and I didn't have to do much except maybe say hello to people and keep everything going good. But I was very fortunate. Evidently, I must have made a few putts to win that kind of money. That's for sure.
Well, I think you certainly had to make the putts. And there was even one year in 1962 where they didn't pay even if you made the cut, you didn't get paid all the way down. And you were down in some pretty good company down there at the bottom, and didn't get a nickel for the week. Right.
At that time, when I was playing, back in those days, you only had so many money spots. Nowadays, of course, presently, if you make the cut, you make some money. And we didn't have that. They had so many money spots, and if you finish outside of that, you come up empty, even though you played 4 days.
What was it like then that you get a taste of the tour, playing in those Buick Opens, and then you went out on the tour?
Right. Of course, it was a lifetime ambition since a youngster, to play the tour, but I didn't realize all the involvement in that, being away from home, and and expensive too. But I had some nice members at Warwick that wanted to start me on the tour, and we got about 9 of us all together, including me, and formed a little group and give me that chance to play, and I enjoyed it. I got a great experience, but that's a tough life out there.